Hey guys, oh my gosh, I am one of the biggest coffee lovers in the world, so of course I had to do a video about it, right? Oh yes, tonight on Mondays with Mark, it's all things coffee. We have recipes, interesting facts, even a special guest. So get that coffee brewing because the coffee shop is just about open. Hey everybody, welcome to Mondays with Mark. I'm Mark, and this is SmokeySteveAndMarc. Oh yes, it is. Once again, it is so nice to see you for real. Oh my gosh, and I'm super stoked about tonight's video. Oh yes, it's all things coffee tonight. And I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get started right away. So, the coffee shop is open, and have you ever heard of Fika? Well, I'm gonna tell ya. Oh yes, Fika is the Scandinavian coffee tradition that we all need in our lives right now. For real, it involves setting time aside to drink coffee slowly. Oh yes, those Scandinavians, they have refined the art of balanced living in a soothing and cozy way, including the coffee break. For real. It often involves a pastry and always with good company, though, you know, a family member or a friend. It is meant to, well, hit the pause button on work and life stress and just enjoy the moment. It is artfully slow and comforting. It's meant to bring people together. It's meant to just take some time and appreciate the moment. And it can happen anywhere. At your local coffee shop, at your home, even on your lunch break. Oh yeah. In fact, it is so established in Scandinavian culture that most companies even have incorporated it into their workday. How cool is that? So we are going to have a Fika moment tonight. Yes, we are. My coffee is just about done brewing, and so should yours, right? So I'm going to get changed into something a little more comfortable, pour myself a cup of coffee, and I'll meet you on the couch, all right? Okay. Fresh coffee. Nice. See my cup? How cool. Looks like there's a little crack in there, huh? But I don't care. I think it makes it look even cooler. What do you think? This was actually a gift from a viewer, and I just love it. Thank you. All right, so we have our coffee, and we're about to have some conversation, and now we know what Fika is, right? Boy, I totally love that concept, don't you? I mean, I think, especially as Americans, we are so rushed all the time. Everything, like including our coffee breaks, right? Like, who hasn't downed a double espresso on our break? Like, just rushing around trying to get everything done. I think we do live hurried, busy lives, and I think we could all use a little more Fika in our life. What do you think? I don't know. I think so. I'm gonna try from now on. So, anyway, how are you doing? Ah, man, yes, it is great to see you. I was looking forward to this all day. I have to apologize about last night. We didn't do our live stream. Guys, we've had some awful weather the last couple days due to the tropical storm, and we didn't even get the tropical storm. We're getting like the outer bands of it, you know. I can't imagine what it's like being right in the heart of that. I've been seeing it on the news, and it's scary. It really is scary. But we were rained out, and like between 4 and 8 last night, it was just a torrential downpour, and we could not get a Wi-Fi signal. Like, we would get it, it would go out. We would get it, it would go out. We switched to data, the same thing happened. I never really had that happen with data before. But it was just too choppy, and we just couldn't risk the live stream, you know. So it was a bummer. I missed you guys, because I look forward to those live streams every week, and so I do apologize for that. But we have another Sunday left in August, so all is well, right? We'll be there next week. And you know, we've also been known to do a pop-up live stream here and there too. So you never know. You never know. Isn't that Steven saying? You never know. Especially when he buys boxes of pasta, like we have 12 of them in the cabinet right now. Yeah, you never know. You might need it. Anyway, so yeah, there was that. And thank you so much for all of your comments and suggestions from last week's Moon Madness video. Oh, I'm excited. I have a lot of new ideas moving forward. I'm so glad you guys liked it too. Really, really cool. So yeah, we're talking everything coffee tonight. This is a video that I've been wanting to do for quite some time, and it just never really came to be. So I'm glad we're able to do it tonight. And we have a few recipes and a few drinks to talk about. I'm really stoked about it. And of course, interesting facts. Like, did you know that coffee stays warmer 20% longer when you add cream to it? Who would have thought, right? I don't know. Another useless fact by Marc. It's pretty cool. And I'm sure you're going to see more interesting facts sprinkled through the video tonight, you know. Like, also, did you know that coffee beans actually grow on a bush? And they're green before they're roasted. And that's usually what we get when we buy coffee. You see that it's like swelled up and it's dark. Well, they don't start that way. They're very, very small and they're green. The roasting process brings out that nice dark color and the shiny, you know, the shiny little film on it. That's what causes that. And it's actually the pit of a berry which makes it a fruit. Huh? Who knew? And anyway, so another thing I like to look at, you know me, are trends, right? So I was thinking, what are the coffee trends right now? What's trending in the coffee world? The ever popular Dalgona coffee or whipped coffee. Oh yeah, the Korean sensation. That trend is going nowhere. I think that's sticking around for a while. And we actually made Dalgona coffee in a video in the past, and I'm gonna put the link right here for you or in the description below so you can go check it out. If you haven't tried it, it is really easy to do and it is so delicious. It is really great. It's made with instant coffee. It's really good, so check it out, okay? Another trend that really took off in the last 6 months, cold brew coffee. I have to say, I jumped on this bandwagon. I've been enjoying cold brew coffee all summer. I just absolutely love it. And in fact, you're going to see more and more of your mom and pop coffee shops offering it, as well as like chain coffee shops and chain restaurants. They're all starting to carry cold brew coffees. So what's the difference between cold brew coffee and iced coffee? Well, it's really quite simple. Iced coffee is simply brewed coffee that you pour over ice, and it's delicious. I really like it, and a lot of people will add cream to it and maybe a little sugar. You know, it's really good. And a little tip, here's a little tip if you like iced coffee. All that leftover coffee you have every day, even if it's just a little bit or if it's a lot, pour it into an ice cube tray and freeze it, right? Then the next time you want iced coffee, you can just pour your brewed coffee over your coffee ice cubes. Then you won't dilute it, right? I know it's very, very simple, but some people didn't even think of that. I didn't until I read it in a magazine. So I have some in the freezer right now. Now, cold brew coffee is just that. It's coffee that is brewed using cold water or steeped, okay? And, you know, this and it's steeped or brewed for anywhere from 8 to 36 hours, you know. And it can be used with any type of coffee bean, and you can actually steep it as long or as short as you want depending on the flavor. The benefits of cold brewed coffee is that it's a lot less bitter than regular brewed coffee, and it does have a slightly sweet taste to it without adding any sugar at all, and it's less acidic as well, and it makes it a lot easier on your stomach, you know. And I have to say all three of those are true because I've been drinking a lot of cold brew coffee. Now, the drawback to this is that it can be extremely expensive, right? At the local coffee shop down here, I don't even know what, you know, Vente Grande, whatever. The medium-sized cup of a basic black cold brew coffee is $5.25. I'm like, holy heck, that's a lot, right? Especially if it's like your coffee of choice. So, you know me, I got to thinking, well, I'm sure we can make some cold brew coffee right at home, and we can. And it's very easy, and it's kind of fun to do too, all right? So, you want to make some cold brew coffee? Come on, let's go do it. Okay, so fall is right around the corner and everybody is ready for their pumpkin spice lattes, right? All right, I know I am, but it is still blazing outside and I have been so into cold brew coffee all summer long, for real. It's my new thing. I totally love it. Now, it can get real expensive, right? I mean, $5 for one at Starbucks? Come on, times that by 5, does it? Well, you get the idea. So we're gonna make some cold brew coffee right at home. And y'all, it is so easy to do and you will save a ton of money too, all right? So you need a glass jar of some sort. A 1-quart wide mouth mason jar is absolutely perfect, but any jar will work because the recipe can be adjusted to any size jar you have. You can double it, triple it, whatever you'd like to do. Did I mention that this is a time saver too? Especially for those of us who are, well, not really morning people. Oh yeah, make a batch of this up, keep it in the fridge, and all you have to do is mix it together in the morning. That's it, and you're ready to go out the door. So you need a jar, and then you're going to need 1 cup of coarsely ground coffee beans. You can use your favorite style of coffee, type of coffee, you know, bean. I used 8 o'clock bean for this one. Any of them will work. Just make sure that it's ground coarsely, okay? It works much better like that, okay? If you don't have a grinder, go to your grocery store and use that big old grinder machine they have there and set it on coarse grind, okay? All right. In addition to that, 2 cups of water. And it's as simple as this. We are going to put our grinds right in the jar like this. Oh, I spilled some. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to add our water nice and slow until it fills it completely to the top. Like so. All right. Now we're going to put the lid on it. Where's that lid? There it is. Okay. And give it a little shake there. Whoa, shake, rattle, and roll. Oh, shake. Okay, you get the picture. All right. And then we're going to take this and we're going to put it in the refrigerator and we're going to let it sit for 12 to 18 hours. Now, the longer you let it steep like this in the refrigerator, the stronger it will get. I have found that overnight, like about 12 hours is just perfect to make some cold brew concentrate, all right? So I just happened to have some ready already. Of course I did, right? We're not literally gonna wait 12 hours. All right, so the next step we're gonna do is we have to strain this out. Now, I found the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to get another jar And then we're going to use a funnel. Now, inside the funnel, you're going to put a regular paper coffee filter. You can also use cheesecloth or a nice clean cotton napkin. That'll work too, okay? And then on top of that, I put a fine mesh sieve, just like so. And then we're going to simply pour our mixture out. And this can take a little bit of time, okay? But we're gonna pour it out like that, and we're gonna let it slowly filter down into our jar, okay? And like I said, it could take a couple minutes to do this. You don't want to rush the process. We need it to be nice and filtered, okay? All right. Okay. Ugh. Okay. So there we have it. Our cold brew concentrate. It was pretty easy, wasn't it? For real. Now, you just want to put a lid on this and store it in the refrigerator for up to 2 weeks, and it'll be perfect. Now, to serve, how do you make it, right? So, it's as easy as this. Get yourself your mug or your glass or your little to-go mug, right? And you're going to want to fill it up halfway with your concentrate. Do it to about there. And then the other half with cold water. Voila! Cold brew. How about that? Who knew it would be so easy, right? And of course you can do anything that you would do with normal cold brew coffee, like any style or any type of way you order it at your local coffee shop, you can do it with this concentrate as well. I know people like to put ice cubes in it. I know people who like to add cream and all kinds of stuff to it. I like it just like this. Homemade cold brew. I hope you try it. I love this stuff, I have to say. It is super good. You gotta try it. I'm telling you, it is definitely less bitter. It does taste a little sweet, and it's like, it doesn't upset your stomach at all either. It's pretty strange. It's actually replaced my morning regular brewed coffee. I really, really like this. And I make it ahead of time. I have it in the fridge, and it's really, really easy to make in the morning. Just mixing water with this concentrate. Very, very good, you know. And speaking of like morning coffee routines, I did a little poll at work, right? I was asking people, what's your morning beverage? I assumed everyone would say coffee. That's what I thought. But it turns out a lot of people don't drink coffee in the morning. In fact, they have other beverages that is their like morning beverage of choice. Now, I used to have a roommate many, many years ago who would drink warm milk as his morning beverage. Nothing in it, just warm milk. And it's not my thing, okay? I don't like warm milk at all. Now, my mom, she used to drink warm milk at night before she would go to bed. Every night she would have a glass of warm milk. That's what I grew up on, and that's all I knew. I never knew anybody to drink milk solely as a beverage in the morning. Nonetheless, warm milk. But hey, to each their own, right? And of course, there's tea, right? Coffee's, brother, sister, cousin, I don't know. Tea. Special hello to all my English friends across the pond there. Yeah, I know you drink a lot of tea over there. But I'm not a big tea fan, especially in the morning. I do love straight up black tea with a little bit of cream and a little bit of sugar of it. I do really like that. And of course, I'm really into herbal teas like Earl Grey, chamomile, and I'm especially fond of mint tea. Now, those herbal teas, they have no caffeine in it. And again, don't really like it in the morning, so to speak. You know, my grandmother loved black tea in the morning, though, you know. And then there's still others who drink like an entire glass of water in the morning. I try to do that too, and it's quite difficult. I try to get an entire glass of water down between the time I wake up and between the time I leave for work, you know, and even that's a struggle. I know Steven, he does start his day off with a full glass of water before he even drinks his coffee or anything. I think it's a really good practice to do. I just find it a little bit hard to do it. I don't know. And then there's still others who are very unconventional and drink something totally different, like our friend Mare, and she's also a friend of our channel here. You probably heard her name before. She has supported our channel for so long and is such a decent friend. Well, she drinks a very interesting, actually a Japanese beverage in the morning. Now, this beverage she calls her Witch's Brew, and it's actually a Japanese broth, okay? And it's used for like a sipping broth, and it's used as the base broth for a lot of Japanese cooking. So she agreed to show us all how she makes it. I'm so excited about it too, all right? So this is Mare's Witch's Brew morning beverage. Check it out.
Good morning, guys. Okay, I'm going to show you how to make my Japanese, well, Scott calls it a witch's brew, but to make this, I will show you what you need. This is because I do not drink coffee in the morning. Instead, I make this Japanese, it's kind of a basic Japanese broth that they use for most of their cooking. I just drink it plain in the morning. It helps to settle my stomach, and it's warm, and I like it. So this is all you're going to need. First of all, you'll need dried shiitake mushrooms. Need this. It's called kombu in Japanese. I guess the translation is sea tangle. It's dried, thicker seaweed that is used for soup stock. So you can get this in either a Japanese store or a Korean store. I don't think you can buy this in an American supermarket. And then you'll just need accent or ajinomoto. It's kind of a flavor enhancer you can use instead of salt and pepper. So. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to take the sea tangle. This is what it looks like. It just looks like kind of a piece of cardboard, thin cardboard. This is to taste, but you're not going to eat this. So I just put like 1.5 sheets. And then I use like 5 or 6 of these shiitake mushrooms. And you can eat the mushrooms once they're rehydrated in the broth. And then the accent seasoning is I kind of put a lot, but if you're allergic to MSG, I don't think you can use this because I think that's what it is. So I usually bring this to a boil, and then I will let it simmer on low for about 5 or 6 minutes. The longer you let it simmer, the stronger the flavor that will come out of both the seaweed and the mushrooms. So if you like it a bit stronger, then maybe closer to 10 minutes. If you like it a bit on the weak side, then maybe closer to 3 or 4 minutes. But you can taste it as it's boiling and see when it's the flavor you like. Okay, so we are 5 minutes in, about. And I'm going to take out the kombu. And as you can see, it's totally soft now. And you can, this is I don't know if you can eat this or not, but we don't eat it. In my family, we don't eat that. So that's gone. Now you can eat these mushrooms. As you can see, they're very soft now. And you can eat those if you want. They're just rehydrated shiitake mushrooms. And I'm going to put this in a little mug, and I will show you what the color is. Okay, so that is the finished product. It's kind of a light chamomile tea color. Obviously, if you boil it a little bit longer, it'll be a little bit darker, but that's it. And it's just a very mild, if you know what umami is, it's a very umami flavor. If you're a savory morning person like I am, as opposed to a sweet morning person, you might like this. If you like Japanese food or the flavor of kind of soy sauce or ramen broth or those kind of flavors, you might want to give it a shot. So everybody have a great day and be positive.
Hey guys, so we are in the kitchen and I'm about to introduce you to Javy Coffee. Oh yeah, this stuff is fantastic. Now, we did introduce you to Javy Coffee a couple weeks ago with a YouTube short, and I have to say, I'm obsessed with this stuff, let me tell you. It is so good. To make a regular cup of coffee, all you have to do is take 1 or 2 teaspoons of the microdose, add it to the liquid of your choice, hot water, cold water, milk, almond milk, whatever, and you are ready to go. This stuff is fantastic, trust me. You can also use it to bake with, and that's what we're gonna do right now. I'm gonna share with you my recipe for Mocha-licious cupcakes. They're gonna knock your socks off, and it's a time-saving hack recipe too. You won't even know that it starts with a boxed cake mix. So, let us begin. So you will need 1 box of white cake mix and all of the ingredients called for on the box, your Javy concentrate, and 1 canister of white frosting. Now place your cake mix ingredients in a bowl and mix it until it's thoroughly combined. Now we're going to add our microdose. That would be 1.5 teaspoons of Javy, and we're going to whisk that up until it's nice and smooth. You should be smelling that mocha goodness just about now. Okay, now we're going to spoon our batter into our muffin tins, just like so, and it's time to bake. That would be 350 degrees for about 20 to 25 minutes. While those are baking, let's make the frosting! Oh yeah, 1 canister of frosting, and to that we're going to add 2.5 teaspoons of our Javy concentrate. And then we're going to mix that up until it's nice and smooth. Okay, so now we're going to spoon it into a pastry bag lined with a star tip. Okay, so our cupcakes should be all nice and baked and, oh, look at that picture, and cooled. So let's frost them. To do this, we're going to insert the star tip about 1/3 of the way into our cake, apply pressure to our frosting, and gently pull up. And repeat, repeat, repeat. And finish with a malted milk ball right on top. And there you go. Mocha-licious cupcakes. So easy, so simple, and oh so mocha delicious. Did you like that? I hope you give it a try, okay? Oh man, that was so fun. Oh, I hope you enjoyed that recipe. Oh, it really is quite easy to do. And that's just one little example of how you can bake with Javy microdose for real. You can use this in any baking recipe you have, okay? If you want to add a little coffee flavor to it, this is absolutely perfect. Now, I will put the link for Javy Coffee down in the description below so you can give it a try yourself if you want to, okay? All right. Well, I guess that's it for baking with Javy microdose. Ow! All right, I'll see you in a minute. A new coffee concentrate, Javy. Oh, ooh, I gotta try this. It came.
Ooh, coffee concentrate. I am making a traditional cup of black coffee.
And I'm making an iced mocha latte. And you can bake with this stuff too? Oh my gosh, I'm in love. This stuff is good. Oh yes, so I have a little easy project for you, okay? And yep, it does involve coffee. So I am always looking for different ways to, well, decorate or add accent pieces around the house, especially if I have somebody coming over. And if that happens at the last minute, I usually am scrambling around to put something nice out, right? This is a perfect project for just that event, okay? So you have a friend coming over for coffee, you want to add a little ambiance, we're gonna make these cute little tea light holders out of coffee beans. Oh man, it is so easy to. Check it out. All you need is a jar. Any jar will work. Save some of your old pickle jars, a mason jar, even some of those candles that you burn down and you have the jar left over. Perfect use for that one, right? All we need in addition to that, coffee beans. And we're gonna pour the coffee beans right into the jar. However, you can fill it all the way to the top, do it just at the bottom, however you wanna do it, right? And then you're gonna get yourself a tea light, a real one or an electric one, either one. I find electric ones to be so simple to use. I love these things. And then we're just gonna tuck that down in there. And check it out, in literally 60 seconds, you have a really cute coffee tea light holder. For real! And if you use the real tea lights, you'll even get the scent of coffee going through your whole house. Really cool, huh? I made a few for the set today. I think they're absolutely adorable and super easy to make. And you can customize it too. Throw a ribbon around that baby, or take your coffee beans outside and spray paint them funky colors. How cool would that be? All right, that was just a quick little project for y'all. Hope you liked it. Did you know? I'm just laughing because, gosh, we did so much tonight in this video and it was all cool. But anyway, all right. So, hey, did you know that coffee is the second most consumed beverage in the world? Yep, right behind water. Oh yeah, I'm kind of happy that water is still number one though. I mean, really. And also, coffee beans are the second most traded commodity in the entire world. And that's right behind crude oil. Pretty cool, huh? It's pretty big commodity there, right? Well, oh my gosh, we did so much tonight. I guess we're gonna have to bring it to a close because I don't even know how long this video is. What, like 2 hours or something? I don't know. I'm gonna have to edit like really hard tonight, I think. I don't know. We'll see what happens. But anyway, a couple things to tell you about before we bring it to a close tonight. Remember, we are almost at the end of our viewer artwork challenge. Oh yeah, you have till September 1st to get your designs in for our 2021 Halloween t-shirt. Oh yeah, all the details can be found on our contest YouTube short, okay? It has all the details listed there, how to enter and all that stuff. And the winner still gets a $100 Amazon gift card. Oh yeah, so get those designs in this week, okay? I think we have about 7 so far. That's not too many, so like, the odds are pretty good there for this contest. So come on, just design something. It doesn't have to be like real intricate or anything, and I'm really excited to see what you come up with, okay? And also on the note of t-shirts, for all of those who asked about purchasing a Good Vibes t-shirt, we finally have a way to do that, okay? So we got Cash App, and our cash tag is $SmokeySteveAndMarc. T-shirts are $25, and that includes shipping, and that'd be for all our friends here in North America. If you're like, way far away, like, well, Scandinavia or something, shoot me an email, and then what I'll do is I'll figure out the postage ahead of time, and then I'll let you know. I don't think Cash App works in other countries though, so we'll make another arrangement if you're in another country, okay? All right, and we still have a lot left too. We have all sizes still, Medium is getting a little bit short. That's it. But we still have large, extra large, and a few mediums too. So, all right, everybody. I really hope that you enjoyed tonight's video. I really had a blast tonight, and I'm so happy that we could share a FICA moment together. See how I tie it all together? Yeah. Oh man, definitely check us out over on Facebook at SmokeySteveAndMarc. I'll post all the projects and the recipes we did on tonight's video. I'll post them over there on Facebook. Please take some time out and hit that subscribe button and hit that notification bell too, so you know when we have another video out. We're also over on Instagram at SmokeySteveAndMarc, and all our contact information is listed below. That'll be our P.O. box and our email address. Thank you again so much for watching. It was just wonderful spending time with you tonight, okay? All right, remember everybody, please stay safe and stay well, but above all else, stay positive. See you next time. Ciao!